so today I'm going to be doing another deployment diaries video. My first video went over really well, so thank you guys so much for all your love and support on that video. If you missed that, I will leave it linked down below. That's also the intro to this series, so it explains like what the series is all about, goes more into depth about like my background, what I hope to come from this series, and just stuff like that. So if you missed it, definitely check it out so you can get caught up. I will leave it linked down below and like in a card up here. I always forget what side the cards are on, but it's up there somewhere. But just really quickly, these style videos are going to be like very raw, chit-chatty, just me talking to you guys like you're my friends. I mean, you guys are my friends. I talk to one of you almost every day, so you guys are just going to see like a different side of me, and it's going to be very, very relaxed, very chill. So get some coffee, get a glass of wine, hang out. But today's topic, I'm going to talk to you guys about loneliness and depression. Hopefully this doesn't turn into like a really sad video, because when I mentioned it in my first video I started crying. But I'm in a different place now than I was then, so I feel like I'm not going to get super emotional. Before I jump in, leave any questions or comments or anything down below. Share your story if you're a military wife. I really hope to build a community where we can just support each other and just lean on each other when we need it. So share anything down below in the comments. Follow each other on social media. Follow me on social media. Everything's linked in my description box down below. I'm basically just at Kelsie's Closet everywhere except Snapchat. I'm Kelsie_joy, but it's linked and listed down below. So let's just jump into this deployment diaries. So today I'm going to share with you guys loneliness and depression, or just like my story about it. So as you guys know, my husband's away right now on deployment. He's been gone about 3 months now. So I was living in this house in a city far away from my family and my friends, all alone. Like, it was the first time really that I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I wasn't able to communicate with my husband anymore. And it was hard. Like, it hit me so hard one day where I was just like, wow, like if I die, it will take a long time until anyone notices that like I'm dead in this house. Like, that's how alone I felt, and it's scary. And I remember talking to my friend last like summer when her husband was on deployment, and she was in a very similar situation, and she said something along those lines, and I was like, girl, like what are you talking about? No, like that's crazy. That's a crazy thought, but like no, like it really hit me, and I was like, wow, like this could happen. Like no one would know that I was gone for a long time. I used to have like 2 really close friends, so leading up to deployment I thought, oh, I'll just hang out with my friends, like it'll be fine. Things happen, and I found myself with no friends. My 2 really close friends, just things happen. One moved away, one had like different agenda in her life, and so I just found myself with no one. My dog and my cat and Kelsie in this big empty house, and it was scary. And I remember, wow, I'm getting emotional. I didn't think I was gonna get emotional. Okay, I'm not gonna cry in this video because I know like that's annoying. Like, you just want to hear me talk. I just remember waking up one day and feeling like I can feel depression starting to come, and I need to do something about this. Like, everyone has experienced depression in some way or another, some way more severe than others, but if you're to sit there and tell me that you've never experienced depression, you're a big fat liar. Like, everyone has had the most extreme lows in their life. Yes, some last for a lot longer than others and are way more dramatic and harder, but everyone has experienced their own form of depression, and I just knew that it was coming. Like, I could tell, like, I am going to come to this point where I feel extremely low. It's going to be so hard for me to get through the day, and when I get to those points, it gets even harder to break out of it. So I wanted to do something before depression really kicked in. So I was like, I gotta make a change. I gotta do something. I gotta figure something out. I am in control of my own life. I don't have any friends here. I have no one to talk to. I can change this. So I decided that I was going to move back home and be with my like friends and family and live with my family, like my parents, for 3 months. And then by the time that was up, Trey would be coming home really soon. So it was hard because now that I'm like this adult person, I have all of these responsibilities. I can't just pack a bag and move to my parents' house for 3 months. Like, I own a home, I have pets, I have a car, like bills, like things aren't as simple as they were anymore. So I started talking to my parents and my family and stuff, and we figured out like I needed to get a roommate. I really needed to get a roommate, someone who could live in my house while I was away and just take care of things, make sure everything was okay. And at the time I wasn't gonna take my cat, so I needed someone to like watch my cat while I was away, but now he's coming with me, so that's another like stress reliever. Like, happy I just have like my 2 fur babies coming with me. You guys know it's your kids, you want them with you. So I found this wife, another Navy wife. Her husband is on deployment with Trey as well. And she was in a similar situation. She moved back home and needed to move back to Norfolk and start looking for a home. Like, her and her husband were ready to buy a house, but she wasn't here. She couldn't find a home. So she ended up moving in. She moved in about a week ago, and I can just feel like everything in my body, in my atmosphere has just reversed. Like, everything is so different. And like, now I don't even want to go home. Like, I feel so happy now. So this is like a long-winded story, but if you were to learn anything from me or take anything from this, just remember, like, you can make a change. Like, if you're feeling unhappy, you can do something about it. Like, yeah, it might be really hard. Like, it's extremely stressful and annoying to pack up my whole life and move to my parents' house for 3 months, but I know in the long run, like, this is going to make me and my life so much better, and in turn, like, make my husband better, because I know that this was really stressing him. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I get like emotional at like random points, but I'm a woman, I'm an emotional being, okay? Whew. But yeah, things like this shouldn't stress him out. Like, he should be focused on his job and staying safe. I'm an independent person. Like, I am a grown-ass independent woman. Thank you, Beyonce. And I can, you know, change my life to make sure that it's what I want it to be. I know that so many of you feel like this because I've talked to you, and I hope that this story like helps you, or you just take inspiration from it. If you feel this way, things are hard. Like, things are freaking hard, dude. Like, life is challenging, but you can control it and you can manipulate it to how you want it to be. So I'm really, really happy that I have a roommate now, and she's so freaking cool. It's just nice, like, knowing, like, if I want to talk to someone about pizza, like, I can. I don't have to talk to my dog, who's not gonna respond back. And just having that interaction, I'm a super, super extrovert, like insane extrovert, and that was another reason why I think being alone was really hitting me so hard. I just gain happiness and positivity and energy off of other people and being around other people. If I'm alone, it really brings me down, and I don't get that energy like an introvert would. So being an extrovert, I really needed someone, and I'm really excited to move back home and just have the support group with me. All right, so that's basically my whole story on loneliness and depression. I don't want these videos to be super, super long, because I know personally, like, I don't stick around for videos that are crazy long, especially when they're chit-chatty like this. So I want it to be short and sweet and just get my story out there so you guys can understand you're not alone, get inspiration from it, and like take advice from me, share advice with me, like things like that. So tell me in the comments below anything and everything that you want to share, and be supportive of each other. Once again, keep this a positive and happy place. Keep it non-negative. Like, I don't want any negativity. If you're gonna be negative, just don't even bother, because you'll be delete and just blocked. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoy my Deployment Diaries series. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about in the next topics, and that's it. I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!